Alright, so I just got done with the dissection of the eyeball, and here is the eyeball as a whole. First thing you would see is the cornea. Next thing, I had to cut away a little bit of the cornea to actually see the black part of the iris. The pupil is within the cornea. It's actually easier to see on the back side here. That hole right there is the pupil, and separating the pupil, the lens, and the iris from the cornea is the anterior cavity, which is filled with the aqueous humor. That is the liquid substance within that cavity. The next thing is the posterior cavity, which is the big cavity there, right there, where you have this vitreous humor that is a more gel-like than the aqueous humor. And I actually took the lens of the pupil out, or the eyeball out, and then this white portion around the whole thing, it's covered up by a little bit of fat, but that is the sclera, as you can see right here on the anterior portion, right by my finger. It's the white portion of the eye. The next thing is the coracoid. This actually is in between the retina and the sclera. There's not much that you can actually see here. It's the actual fibrous part that's kind of flicking right there. The sclera is actually just the outer white portion. And from there we have the retina. The retina is the bluish teal color thing right there. And from there we move back to the optic nerve on the back. I did have to cut away a lot of muscle tissue and fat to get to the optic nerve. But there is the cow's eyeball, and there's more fluid leaking out of it.